Hello all my crafty friends, I'm Donna from Mason Creations, etc. Welcome to my channel and I hope you all had a wonderful Easter. Today I'm going to show you the absolute easiest way to decoupage a candle. This is so easy your kids can join in. All you need are just a few simple supplies. So if you're ready, let's make a mess. I'm using a pillar candle that I purchased at Walmart, but you can use any candle in any size for this project. Just make sure you use a white or a very light cream colored candle. Any dark colors will show through your rice paper or napkin and make everything look muddy. The first thing I'm going to do is prepare my rice paper. I'm using a water brush to remove the frame picture that I'm going to use. A water brush has a cartridge that you fill with water and then brush it on the napkin or rice paper. The water dispenses easily, so this is really convenient. You can find this in my description box below, in my favorite tools section, just in case you want to check it out. I'm using the brush to remove as much of the background as I can. When decoupaging, you always want to tear your rice paper or napkin. A torn edge blends much easier than a cut edge. If you don't wish to see the captions, you have the ability to turn them off. Tap your screen, go into the settings icon in the top right corner, click on captions, then turn off captions. I know I said to tear your edges, but I am going to fussy cut the center of this frame out so I can put an image behind it and it will look like it's framed. So this is a special instance. Mostly you're going to want to tear your papers for the best results. This and all the products you're going to see me use today came from DecoupageNapkins.com, my wonderful sponsors. This beautiful butterfly is going behind the frame. I'm removing it from the full sheet of paper and tearing it in an oval so it fits behind the frame. Where are you watching from? Let me know in the comments. It's fun to see what cities and countries you are all watching from. I'm filming from Las Vegas, Nevada in the United States. I'm also going to add some flowers at the bottom of the candle. I'm not sure what type of flower this is. If any of you know, send me a comment. I just think they're pretty and they go so well with this frame and butterfly. I'm going to show you a super easy way to do this. I'm using Polyvine's multi-surface lacquer as a decoupage glue. It's meant for all surfaces, so it's perfect for decoupaging on a candle. Most other decoupage glues, such as Mod Podge, will just bead up on the candle. I'm painting it on and then adding my images. This will hold them in place nicely for when I add the heat. DecoupageNapkins.com has such a great selection of rice papers as well as napkins that you can purchase one at a time. Rub-on transfers, molds, modeling clay, stencils, stamps, scrapbook paper, and much more. Over 8,000 products, including a great variety of Polyvine products, which are a hot ticket item right now. 3 great lines of paint: Dixie Belle Chalk Mineral Paint, clay mud paint, and Pentart paints in a wide variety of colors. They are wonderful to work with and will send your order out fast. They offer several automatic discounts when checking out on orders over $50, $75, and $125. Subscribe to their newsletter by entering your email address and you'll receive 10% off your next order. They are truly your one-stop shop for craft supplies. Make sure you check them out. I'll leave you some links in my description box below. I test all the products that I recommend in my videos. I won't recommend anything that I haven't used myself and prefer. If I'm recommending it, you can bet it's a great product. Each product will be listed in my description box below and will have a blue link to make it easy for you to find. Any of the links I provide are safe for you to click on. Okay, everything looks great and it's time to add some heat. I'm using a heat gun. It directs intense heat to each area. I tried a blow dryer and didn't have any success. It just blows everything around in my studio, so I recommend a heat gun. I've laid down a piece of parchment paper. I don't recommend doing this on a silicone mat. If the melted wax gets on that, it's literally impossible to remove. As you're running the heat gun over the candle, the wax melts and seeps into the rice paper. The paper becomes part of the wax. You'll see it getting wet and shiny. At that point, I roll it on the parchment paper to smooth it out. Then I move on to the next area. Just keep melting and rolling your candle until you have a nice layer of wax over your rice paper. I love the way this is turning out. If you're enjoying this video, please let me know by hitting that like button. And why not share this with a friend? Thanks for doing that. Make sure you stick around till the end so you can see the results of my burn test. I found these cute little flowers in my stash, so I have no idea where I got them, but they are perfect for this project. I removed 3 of them from the stem and cut them to length. I went around the candle twice with some twine and tied the little flowers in the twine with a cute little bow. Don't forget, all of the wonderful products I'm using today can be found at my favorite place for craft supplies, DECOUPAGENapkins.com, and I'll leave you links in my description box below. Okay, my friends, I did a burn test so you could see that you can burn these candles. They turn out so beautiful that you may not want to, though. They burn and hollow out in the center, leaving the paper on the sides still coated with wax on the inside and the outside. A little of the wax did seep through in a large glob about halfway down the candle. If this happens, all you have to do is cut off the excess wax with a craft knife and then heat it up again. You'll never notice that it happened and you're good as new again. This one burned a little crooked, so one side of the candle has a thicker layer of wax. I did this on a dark candle purposely, so you could see how the print on your napkin will get muddy and almost disappear. I put together a playlist of some other tutorials you may enjoy. Click the picture on the right to be taken directly to that playlist. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe by clicking my picture in the top right corner so you don't miss any future videos.